guys, Blaze here from Blaze Reviews. So today I had a scheduled appointment with the Sony Tenjin Fukuoka store here in Japan to have a demo of the new Bravia Theater Quad, also known as the HT-A9M2. The receiver is the exact same size as the A9s. The only difference is the new oval screen display instead of the one that blends in nicely like the A9 has. The back is identical with only one HDI input still. And here is the new Bravia Theater Quad receiver. Looks like the exact same size as the A9s, only one HDMI input, and the new screen on the front with the oval now to show your display. When I first saw the speakers in person, I had mixed emotions. First off, they are a lot slimmer than I thought they were. I honestly thought they'd be a little bit thicker. The gray fabric cover Sony used instead of a metal enclosure wasn't as bad as I thought either. The fabric is actually high quality. I was thinking when I saw photos of it that it was going to look kind of like a 1980s gray suit style texture on it, but no, it's thin and it fits and blends in with the speakers kind of nicely. I still prefer the A9's metal enclosure though. So these are the new Bravia Theater Quad speakers. They're actually a lot thinner than I thought they looked on the internet. They have the gray fabric, which actually in person, I don't know if I like it or I don't like it. It's not that bad. And of course it has the Dolby Atmos firing speaker at the top, which is actually pretty thin as well, a lot thinner than the original A9's up-firing speaker at the top of it. Very slim design. I don't know if I like it or I don't like it. It's hard to tell. And you can see it on the speaker stands next to the TV. It does look kind of weird, but maybe that could actually grow on me. I don't know. I don't know how it would look in my house. I kind of wish they stuck with the original A9 speaker layout the way it was, like a circular style, and offered black, but I don't know. I really don't know. But here's a close-up of one of the speakers on a speaker stand. And here you can see the speakers behind the couch on speaker stands. I don't know. That just looks kind of weird, like square speakers in the back. Maybe if they made it where the speakers were the same style as the A9s in the front and made the speakers in the rear. Oh, I'm sorry. No, if they made the speakers like this, square in the front, but in the rear, these speakers would be the same style as the A9. It would look a little better. But they are wall-mounted speakers, so they have a stand where you can sit them on a table, and then you can also, I believe the stand will flip up and you can mount them onto your wall in your house or your apartment building. The remote control is smaller and has way less features now. You only have the power button, input button, sound field button which converts 2.0 stereo sound to 360 spatial audio just like immersive AE does on the A9, volume control and the bass volume control, night mode which lowers the sound and reduces the bass a little bit for nighttime, and then a mute button. That's it. So this is the new Bravia Theater Quad remote control. You have your input to choose your from your TV or maybe your gaming console or your UHD player or Blu-ray player. You have the new sound field. I'm not exactly sure what that does. I think it's that's the setup process. The new voice, which enhances the voice on your television, and you have the bass control. You also have a mute button, night mode that lowers the volume and the bass, and of course your volume control. Very basic controller compared to the original A9 controller. Now everything is on your smartphone, so you control pretty much everything from your smartphone. Now everything else is controlled by your smartphone. Setting up the system, doing the calibration, the new optimal seating position calibration, and controlling all the other features are all done using your phone. So now instead of using the A9 remote like you used to be able to do, the new system uses your phone to do the system calibration and a sound optimal test, and then measures your optimal distance of sitting from your TV, on your couch, from the speakers to give you the best sound. So now I gotta hit this blue button, I believe. Oh, play. Yeah, so you can hear it spinning around me. It's doing the calibration right now. And it is all set. So it just set up my optimal listening position of where I'm sitting on the couch, just using the phone. So we're all ready to go. So now I just got to hit this button, I believe, here, and it is all set up. I really hate this. I don't know why Sony went with this and thought that it's a good idea. I do not want to use my smartphone to control my home theater system. I'd rather use a freaking remote controller, which is so much easier and way more convenient. But now you have to unlock your phone, have the app open on your phone. Then you can control all the other features such as adjusting the rear surrounds, the sound modes, and so forth. It's just ridiculous in my opinion. So the first demo test was watching some YouTube music videos in 2.0 stereo sound, and then converting them to full 360 spatial sound using the sound field button on the remote control. So this is just regular stereo 2.0 sound from YouTube, and if you push the sound field button on the remote control, now it makes it full 360 immersive audio. Wow, that sounds just like Dolby Atmos. Wow, that sounds really good. And they got the bass coming from an SW5 subwoofer sitting over here by the couch. So once again, let's cut sound field off to just make it 2.0 sound. So that's just regular stereo sound. And then when you press sound field again, it cuts it on. And you can definitely hear the difference. This sounded really good. Honestly, just a little bit better than the HT-A9. The conversion to 360 spatial sound sounded like Dolby Atmos to me. The A9 does a really good job at this as well, but the Bravia Theater Quad, I was told by Sony, has been tweaked to make this feature sound even better. And honestly, I could tell. During the One OK Rock concert, I felt like the singer was standing and singing right in front of me, and I could hear the crowd all around me. It was really immersive and made me feel like I was truly at the concert. Next, I tried out the new Voice Zoom 3, which enhances hard-to-hear vocals. On my A9, I use this feature a lot when I'm listening to music because I feel it sounds so much better to hear the singer's voice more pronounced. So I watched some Bohemian Rhapsody, the Live Aid concert scene, with them performing Radio Gaga, and I must say, there is a big difference compared to the A9's voice feature. It's definitely a step up. Check it out for yourself. Let's try out the new voice feature to enhance the voice. Oh, that's a big difference. Yeah, his voice is definitely more pronounced now.
that's off. And this is with voice mode on. And it really enhances the voice and makes it sound really good. Wow. Oh my gosh, that sounds so good.
So then we got into the main focus. What's the new Bravia Theater Quad sound like watching movies with the volume cranked up? I watched a little bit more Bohemian Rhapsody, which sounded great, but then we got into Top Gun Maverick. You know, the experimental SR-72 Dark Star startup and flyover scenes that have some really good Dolby Atmos and height effects. And well, here's the result.
Increase to my 3.5.
Yeah, that was horrible. Apparently another staff member was demoing the A9000 soundbar to another gentleman literally right next to me. And you can hear the sound from that during his demo, which totally ruined the experience for me. So then all of a sudden the manager comes walking up to me to speak with me. Apparently, he's seen my YouTube channel and my review videos and knew exactly who I was, which really surprised me. He told the guy demoing the theater quad for me to take me upstairs to the VIP Privileged theater room for a real experience of the system, which just blew me away. This is an area in the building usually reserved for premier Sony customers. In short, very, very rich people who buy expensive Sony top-end stuff. So we go into the elevator and we get up there. And I was checking out the theater room and just blown away by everything in there. But I noticed, wait a second, there's no theater quad around in here. So the gentleman, whose name was Yu, quickly hooked one up for me, and I was able to watch the flyover scene from Top Gun without any interruptions on a massive 120-inch screen by a 4K projector. And damn, did it sound good. You'll hear me giggle as the SR-72 flies right overhead, and the Phantom Height speakers sounded really good.
Hey you guys, Blaze here from Blaze Reviews, and today I have been given special permission by Sony to check out the new Bravia Theater Quad in their own personal theater room. I am so happy. I can't wait. Here's the guy, the gentleman that's gonna show me, and here we go. I've never been upstairs in the Fukuoka Sony, so I'm excited. Oh wow. Oh, check this out. They got the HTA9 set up here, connected to a Bravia TV. They've got two Sony projectors. Oh, check this out. Oh wow, and they got a huge screen up there. Oh, this is so cool. Look at all the Sony speakers they have in here. Oh wow. Yeah, there's the HTA9 sitting right there. Oh wow, they have all the receivers over here too for their home theater. Oh, this is so cool.
Fellas for taxi. We are ready for taxi.
Towers, Dark Star, we are taxiing with information Alpha.
Dark Star, you're clear to taxi. Runway 21, winds 21010.
Okay, fuel temps are looking good.
Control concurs.
Batteries holding at 95%. Cabin pressure looks good.
Control concurs.
Towers is Dark Star, we're ready for takeoff, requesting an unrestricted climb to 600 and above.
Dark Star, the runway and skies are yours.
Rear Admiral Chester Kane.
Maverick. Kane just pulled up to the gate. It's not too late to stop, buddy. You know what happens to you if you go through with this.
I know what happens to everyone else if I don't. Starters ready to take off.
Everyone, go for takeoff. Starting with engine.
Engine, go.
Thermals, go.
Fuel, go. Electric, go.
Control surfaces, go.
Dark Star, control, you're clear for takeoff. Nice, sweetheart. One last ride. Dark Star, you are cleared above 600. Increase to Mach 3.5.
Cleared above 600. Increase to Mach 3.5.
Admiral,
すごい。
So my opinion on the new Bravia Theater Pro is that it's just a slightly upgraded A9, like a 1.5 version with a different speaker design and a few upgraded new features. Yeah, it sounds great, but then again, so does my A9. I do believe the conversion from 2.0 stereo sound to spatial 360 audio is a little bit better, and the Voice Zoom 3 is definitely a big improvement over the A9s. But I really hate having to control everything using a smartphone. Who the heck wants to do that? And I'm still not sure if I like the new square speakers or not. I really think I just prefer the A9 cylinder speaker style better, at least in my living room. I should mention to all of you out there that during these demos, Sony had the SW5 subwoofer connected to the Theater Quad, but I'm not sure exactly what base level it was sit on. Well, anyways, you guys let me know what you think of this theater system in the comment section down below. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video if it helped you out, and until next time, peace out everyone.